Hey everyone, Dash Attack here. So I'm going to be a little bit careful with this one. And I think I should do this video because I think Bounding into Comics, one of the few outlets that criticizes and does really good reporting. Like, like a lot of this like hyper political culture and entertainment. They do a very good job at like, exposing it, slightly biased and stuff. I mean, I had a little bit of a scuffle with them on Twitter. It was pretty much nothing. Didn't read the article, they said. Well, anyway, I think this article in particular is just particularly like very, very bad because it basically turns into a religious lecture partway through and kind of puts words in Bella Ramsey's mouth that she didn't really say. So I'll read you and I'll explain. Last of Us actress Bella Ramsey tells critics to get used to acts of grave depravity that are and will be heavily pushed in the show. Last of Us actress Belle Ramsey recently told viewers to avoid watching the show if they are not comfortable with views of sinful acts and grave depravity. Ramsey spoke with GQ magazine where she revealed the show will feature plethora of acts of grave depravity going forward. You see, there's that word again, depravity. She told the outlet, I know people will think what they think, but you're going to have to get used to it. If you don't want to watch the show because it has gay storylines, because it has trans characters, then that's on you and you're missing out. It isn't going to make me afraid. I think that comes from a place of defiance, she added. Ramsey's comments come after the show's third episode debuted and was heavily criticized. Synthetic Man described the episode as Brokeback Mountain. And he quotes the Synthetic Man video. Okay, so yeah, reporting on what she said, analyzing what she said, that's all good. And like coming up with disagreements, but right here, like this is where things, as Hieronymus claims that you're missing out, it's clearly not anything good you are missing out. You're actually avoiding sin and proliferation of it. And then it just goes into a lecture on why sodomy and gay romance is wrong through a Catholic perspective. And I'm Catholic, by the way. Like, I just think that's like unfair because I have a lot of gay friends and some of them are like, they're really awesome people. And like, so I don't think like wording like this is helpful to like, because now you're just like going against the lifestyle in and of itself, not how it's being presented in media. I'm not the best Catholic. I try to be. I really do try to be a good Catholic. But I don't know. I just feel like Bounding into Comics is doing a big disservice putting this in the middle of an article that has nothing to do with what the actress was actually saying or the point at hand. She was talking about the plot lines of The Last of Us 2 and the criticisms of the third episode. Which, yeah, like, there were episodes. I think it's valid to say that they might have overdid it a bit with that episode. I think those are valid criticisms. But, saying, like, acts of depravity and sin, like, what's Game of Thrones? I mean, like, there's acts of depravity and murder and sin in a lot of television. That doesn't mean, like, people act out those things. I don't know, I just felt like this was widely inappropriate, and it really is. And it does, like, a great disservice to, like, people that want to, like, fix entertainment and get Hollywood back to where they should be, because it just validates their opinions of, like, anti-woke people, that they're all just homophobic. So yeah, do not like this article, don't like where it went. But am I going to ask for John F. Trent to be canceled or for the article to be taken down? No, I'm just giving my opinion, same as him. I mean, like, what's like the big criticism? Lectures in entertainment. This right here was a really big lecture. In fact, Cataclysm also asserts that sodomy is one of the sins that cries to heaven. Like, what the hell? Like, we're talking about fake scenes for a TV show that's trying to cater to a lot of different people. And look, I think Neil Druckmann's a woke asshole. Okay, so don't get me wrong. But, like, this is just way too freaking far. A lot of content creators use bounding into comics as a source, myself included. John F. Trent, the person who wrote the article and who runs the site, is friends with a lot of big YouTubers and some friends of this channel. I don't want to pick the fight with the guy. He's entitled to his religious beliefs, same as everyone else. I just think it was extremely inappropriate. There really isn't a lot of options if you want a news article from a site that isn't from some shill corporation. So, like, Bounding into Comics, Niche Gamer, like, they're good sites for creators like me to pull articles from and get stories from to share with my audience. However, articles like this not only harm Bounding into Comics itself, they harm the people that rely on their reporting to cover stories and create content for YouTube. Because unfortunately, we live in a world that's run by this freakish guilt by association non-crap where everyone has to answer for everyone else's thing. Like, just look at what happened with Hogwarts Legacy. Like, first it started with J.K. Rowling, then it was the developers, then the streamers, the buyers of the game. It got way out of hand. The guilt by association was nuts. And so the same thing could easily happen with thanks to articles like this, and they could be very harmful to other content creators. Anyways, that's all I want to talk about for today. What did you guys think of my video? Am I being too hard on Bounding into Comics? Is my criticism valid? Let me know in the comments below. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Anyways, that's all I want to talk about for today. What did you guys think of my video? Am I being too hard on Bounding into Comics? Is my criticism valid? Let me know in the comments below. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.